Just poddin'. Do 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 do. Just poddin'. Do 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 do. Where a podcast is just a podcast. Where a podcast is just a podcast with Ashley, Tequila. We're just poddin'. Do 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 do. Yeah.
What up, everybody? It's your girl Ashley
and Tequila.
And we are Just Poddin'. Welcome back to another episode of the Just Poddin' Podcast, where a podcast is just a podcast. We are your hosts. This is episode 42. And, we're going to get right into things today so y'all know what it is. Grab your headphones, your drinks, and let's just pod. Hey, Tequila girl.
Hello.
I'm here by the grace of God. What you drinking?
Tequila.
Every day, every week, it's tequila. I don't have no drinks, no headphones. But your week been going good?
Yeah, actually, it's been a lot going on still, but this week was better than last week, so I can just take my wins when I can take them.
Yep, that's true. We said we're gonna start celebrating these small wins, so that's good. My week it's been a short week since Labor Day. You did anything for the holiday?
How was your week?
Oh, my week was good. I mean, it's been a short week, so it's been all right. Nothing special. Glad for the short week.
It's a short week for everybody.
Yep, but it's been nothing special.
It's been long as hell. I swear it should be Friday.
It should be Friday. I'm always off because we do the announcements, so I'm always a day ahead. So I'm always like, dang, what day is it? Because I feel like, we're pre-recording everything. So I'm always flustered. But I do want to take a moment because this episode will be coming out on the 10th. But of course,
we put no date on it. Who knows when it'll be out? Y'all might get it Saturday.
You might get it Saturday, but what is the saying? Nor here nor there. September 11th is this Saturday, so we do want to, shout out all the veterans, all the people that lost their lives in 9/11. Remember 9/11? That was a sad moment.
I just want to say, y'all can tell us never forget 9/11, but y'all want us to forget slavery. And that's all I'm going to say. But RIP.
No, you valid points. That is definitely.
That pisses me off every year. But no shine taken away from those who have lost their lives, because it was tragic.
Definitely was tragic. No, I agree. I was talking about that. That's funny that you said that, because I was having a conversation with a coworker today about just slavery, because she was telling me how she's been to Africa, different parts, and how she does this, I guess, ritual that she did when she visited Africa, I guess, and she always talks about I guess the newer generation just doesn't, I don't know, understand or know the history behind slavery. And I know they probably
know the history behind slavery.
Huh?
Oh, what kind of history they need to know?
I'm talking about the younger generation doesn't
know. They know about slavery?
I mean, this is just what she was saying. I'm just quoting what she was saying. She was just saying that they just don't know a lot of their history about slavery and just where they come from. And so she does this historic or tribal ritual or something with them. And I guess she was saying how it gets them kind of emotional, where they kind of connect. And so she likes to have conversations about it. And then another conversation I was having, because I was actually editing a tribute today for 9/11, And I don't know, just like watching the videos and stuff kind of over and just like remembering that stuff, it does kind of like get you kind of just like emotional thinking about it. Thankfully, I didn't lose anybody in it, but I just know another conversation where a coworker of mine was just talking about just like how, you know, from that situation right there, like it should tell you how, you know, with us in this pandemic, how things have to kind of change. Like, you know, after the 9/11, how we travel, you know, how we operate and do things, it's just different. And it would have never been that way if we would have never experienced 9/11. And he was just saying, I think people just have to get kind of just, you know, get acclimated to the way things are going to be, or like to a new normal, especially with this pandemic. And I know like we've been saying that going on almost 2 years now, but it still feels like everybody's still trying to do things prior to the pandemic. And maybe I'm just speaking specifically like at my job and how things operate, but I don't know. It was just like a good conversation. It was a good conversation. But I guess that would lead us into today's topic about like travel and how that affects.
Well, before we get to the topic, I wanted to talk about what's going on in pop culture or online. Okay. I just want to give a shout out to Steve from Blue's Clues. He left us a farewell. You know, he left us before when he had to go to college and brought his brother in with that horrible sweater. Like, Steve is the OG. He's the original. There should have been no one else, but I understand people's lives, you know, move on. But he released like 2-minute video for us 90s kids to have some type of closure, and it really set social media ablaze because people were saying they was crying. They didn't know they needed that closure. They was remembering Salt and Pepper, of course, Blue, all her friends and everything. But it was really funny to see like these like niggas be mad at Steve. Like, they was just like, nah, you can't come in here like that and just give us like you went to college. Nah, we ain't accepting that. So it was just funny. So I appreciate that. I also want to, what else been going on? It was something else that I wanted to highlight, but I can't remember. But I will say something about this fentanyl that's going around. Y'all, please don't do drugs. Like, this stuff is really deadly. Like, literally a pinch of it will end your life. So, yeah, please don't do drugs because they are lacing this and they're killing us out here in these streets. This is about to be the next big wave, even though it's been happening. I think everybody, like the public, is just now getting aware of it. But yeah, that's it. But we can get into our topic of travel tips, y'all. I just wanted to talk about traveling and some tips, or just traveling in general, because I've been thinking about traveling lately, and as the world is it's been open in America, so I guess I shouldn't say opening back up, but as you can travel more, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I just feel like people traveling is different. We should have did travel horror stories. That's what it should have been, but I would have been here all night if I would have did it. So my biggest thing is to plan early. I know people don't like to plan stuff in advance. They just want to go on a whim. But normally the people that want to go on a whim and stuff, like, some of y'all don't have the funds to be going on a whim. If you are on a budget, you need to plan ahead. And I'm talking about a year in advance. I know some people are like, oh, that's too far. And that's fine. If you want to book it months before when it's at a higher rate, or you want to take that chance, then that's fine. If you got the budget, it's fine. But these people be like, oh, I can't book. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Make time. You make time for what you want. What do you mean you don't know what you're going to be doing? So that, and also a travel trip is travel with people. I'm sorry. What is that? Travel with people. Travel with like-minded people. I'll just put it that way because I ain't trying to be rude. But if you have to travel with a whole big group of people, then make sure you got your little crew, okay? Get your little clique inside the group, because traveling with too many people is just too much. And then even before you get to the trip, people don't have their money, it's just a whole hassle. Like, and don't be the planner. That's a tip from me, because I'm not planning nothing, okay? Ask her to speak to that, because she be planning stuff.
Okay, so the first one Tequila said, she said,
Plan
ahead.
I don't even remember. I about to say I don't even remember.
Yes, plan ahead. So I agree. So I'm definitely a planner. I'm definitely usually on a planning committee. I had to take a little back seat because one, people don't be realizing when you're on the planning committee, like you always come out of like pocket extra money, or that's your time because you're having to manage everything, make sure everything's booked, make sure everything's in order, make sure everything's in line. And it can be stressful, especially if you're going with a lot of people, or you're going with people, like Tequila said, who don't be having their funds in checked, because that means like, oh, you have to cover their funds up front. And it's just like,
I ain't doing that.
Right. And it's just like a hassle. And people just don't think of that. It's like, oh, yeah, I want to go. But it's like, if you don't pay your money, like, and you keep saying you're going, that means the money is still due. Like these hotels, these flights, these excursions, they're still due when they're due. Like they're not changing. So if you know you can't send your money in, just be like, I'm not going. Like I might say I'm going, but if I don't send my money, that means I'm not going. Like, that's my motto. Like, don't be accounting for me. Also, y'all just have to be careful with that, because then people, depending on how people are planning the trip, they might be splitting everything. Like, of course, I'm sure they're splitting things evenly, because I know a lot of people do like Airbnbs now, versus like getting a hotel and then you're having to like partner up with your person in your hotel room. Then that's like a hassle now, because if I'm going on the trip and I'm thinking, oh, I gotta pay $150 and now I gotta pay $170 because such and such ain't come, it's like, what's up? And that's what I'm saying. It usually be falling on the person that's planning,
right?
Because they're just trying to like minimize the drama, because they know at the end of the day there's something else that's due that they're gonna have to pay for. And nobody just want to be handling that back and forth. So if you are on the planning committee, you need to use things like, I know Cash App is a big one. I think it's and I would say make like another separate account, so you're not having like all your money all in one place. If you're planning, and start super, super ahead. Like tell people from the jump, like, before you try to book anything, like these are the prices. So you're not trying to scramble at the last minute when you're booking something. Oh, everybody's sending their money. Like, no, everybody's money needs to be sent in by this date before you start booking something. Because I'm telling you, somebody's not going to send their money. And y'all need to be able to plan accordingly. Y'all ain't going to be getting the house or the hotel that y'all think y'all are. Also, that also falls in line. I like a good itinerary. Because one, I'm always going on trips with a lot of people, and people we want to do this, that, and the third. I am a type of person that can go away from the itinerary, but I feel like, especially if you're going with a big group, and like Tequila said, not like-minded people, where people can be like, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that. Like you got the turn people and you got the chill people. Then I just think you're going to need an itinerary. You're going to have set stuff to do, because then it's going to be an argument. Trust me, I done been on trips with people with 16 plus people, and it's always
never again for me. Never again.
It's always an argument about what you're always having to wait on somebody to get on the bus, the flight, the something.
Well, that happened with an itinerary.
No. I'm talking about another situation though.
I want to stay on the itinerary, because I feel like the itinerary can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. Now, if you do itineraries correctly, y'all need to take into account, like, yes, we need to get up early, but we don't need to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning if the bus don't leave at 10. I don't need you telling me getting up at 6, then we waiting around for 2 hours. That's going to piss me off. But if itineraries are good, I still think people do need to have their free time, like maybe a day or two to themselves to figure out what they want to do. But yeah, I think itineraries are good. to like
I like
keep
it for
people
just
in
like a
line.
good backup plan. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think it need to be the backup plan. I think it needs to be the plan, and then if something happens, then you can go off.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean. Like if like let's say you can't like ours, you have stuff planned. Like I feel like you should have stuff planned to do, especially if you're going with a big group. I feel like if it's small people, like if you're going like 2-3 people, like then
you don't need it.
Yeah, like you can just kind of figure it out. But I do feel like you should kind of go in mind of stuff that you might want to do or that you're interested in, because then of course, like where your money is going to be spent.
Not me. I don't go with nothing. I know I want to eat and sleep. That's it. I don't go with no plans. We just gonna figure it out when we get there. Unless somebody already made an itinerary. I'm a good, easy person to travel with.
Yeah,
I can go.
A good, easy person.
I can go with the flow. Like I know that might be a shocker to some of y'all, but I'm just going with the flow. Like we got to be at this place at 8:00. Okay, I'm gonna be there at 8:00. I'm gonna be there at 7:45.
Be down at, like once Tequila get on vacation, y'all, like she be down to just have a good time. Like she might have been talking all kind of noise getting there, but once we get there,
I just be ready. Like I don't have time for drama and stuff. Like I don't like bickering over the small stuff, especially if we're on vacation. I just think it takes away from the thing. So I will say itinerary people, be mindful of the time, because actually be planning the itinerary, but hers be fine. Like we never had no issues. But I was be seeing some people's, it was like a debate on TikTok, or was it TikTok? And it was like, I seen the itinerary. I was like, baby, I would have been in the bed sleep. Y'all go without me. Because y'all doing too much.
Yes. Like I feel like I always try to leave like time for like stuff to do. But Tequila, I don't think I might do maybe another bachelorette trip, but it might have to be like a small one. Like I don't know if I could do a huge big one.
Well, I know I'm gonna have to do another big one. I said I might never again. I'm gonna have to do another big one next year. So just pray for me, y'all.
I don't know. Like, I think though, I would rather just go on like trips. Like, no, I mean, I guess, you can't say that because people want to celebrate their birthdays. People want to celebrate, events.
Oh, you mean like no kind of big celebration so everybody can just do whatever?
Yes. Like, I would just, like, I mean, as far as like, not saying I don't want to travel for people for their birthday and like events.
I get what you're saying.
I just don't want to go with a large group of people.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna go with a large group of people,
see, I don't mind a large group if like I get what you're saying, because if it's a large group and we're there for somebody, then it don't matter to me. It don't matter to me because I'm gonna go for that person.
Right.
So I don't care what nobody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go for that person.
It's the other people that be making it. You know what I'm saying? We'd be cool. Like, okay, we're here for you. This event is about you. But it'd be them other 5-6 people that be just trying to do something on their own. And it's like, I get that y'all paid y'all money to do stuff, but we did come for this event for people. So I just feel like if I'm gonna go with a lot of people, then I just need it to
just a regular trip,
like a vacation.
Yeah, I get it. Like, and then on regular trips, if I want to take a nap, let me take a nap. Like, why do y'all do that? Even though, honestly, I be snapping, but if we ain't on the cruise, now the cruise, I be sleeping. I ain't gonna hold you. I be up all night, sleep during the day. But if I go on vacation, like, that's not a cruise, I be up. Like, I be up, ready to do. But if I happen to want to take a nap, I can't stand once people be like, okay, we about to go eat. We about to go find some place to eat. And then somebody want to take a nap and they mad. Like, who cares? Like, just go.
Just go. Like, if you got
7 other people
it's 7 other people. You can go by yourself. Like, I remember, when I first went to Vegas, everybody was, I was asleep on the plane. So when everybody got there, they were jet lagged and tired. I was up. I walked around the hotel.
Be safe if you travel alone, y'all. Be safe.
Oh yes,
be alert. That's another tip. Be alert.
But I stayed in our hotel was connected to our hotel was connected to like a mall. So I just went around there. I didn't go like far by myself.
I don't care where you at. People gonna snatch you up anywhere.
Yeah, so you do have to be safe. So be safe. Be vigilant. If you are traveling alone, let people know that you're don't be traveling alone and nobody knows like when you're leaving, when you're supposed to get back. Make sure that you check in with somebody so they can know your whereabouts and things of that nature. And y'all, with these, like if y'all are staying at resorts, those resorts are responsible for y'all. So like y'all need to make sure like they know like where you're going, because like if you want to go off the resort to go anywhere, they'll usually have like certain car people that you need to be like entrusting to get you there and back. So you don't have to feel like you're just going with any like cab person or anything like that, because they are responsible for y'all. You know, there have been a lot of people that do get lost and, you know, never found from traveling. So you definitely have to be safe if you're traveling alone, and be safe if you're traveling with a group too. Because, honey, the cartel was trying to get us to Mexico.
Yeah, we thought we was a goner, y'all. Them people is crazy. But that's another story for another day.
Right.
So another tip for me is, you know, this is for them picky eaters out there. Y'all need to try something new. Now, I'm not one of those people that like if I go somewhere like we can't go to a restaurant where we have at home. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not one of them strict like I don't want to go to this place. We got it at the house. Like I don't care. I'm hungry. I want to eat. But I do prefer to try like new places or like some place that's not where I'm from, like new restaurants and things like that. Yeah. And I do. These picky eaters, I just feel like they got something for you. Even if you picky, like just try it out. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're here.
Right.
Just try it. So I recommend trying new restaurants when you're in a new city, new country, and trying whatever.
Like authentic foods that are like
now. I done had y'all know I done been to Mexico a long time. And I love me some authentic tacos from the food truck, but I had some nasty guacamole in Mexico, and I was like, I said, I need this to be Americanized. Like, where is the salt? Like, I need some kind of flavor. They making it at the table. You know they be doing that at restaurants. But
I said, ready, like, ooh, it's about to be good.
I put that chip in that guac, and I said, baby, this ain't it. This ain't it. So, yeah, I mean, you just got to find the right spot. I did have some other local food that was good. Not only in Mexico, but, you know, like everywhere I've been. But just try it because you won't know unless you try it. So I think just in general, have an open mind. Like
about the food that you're having.
Or anything, like activities.
Oh, yeah, activities.
Everything,
as well.
Activities. I'm going to be scared. Yeah, I'm going to be scared, but I'm going to try it.
Right.
Unless I really think I'm going to die. Like if I really think I'm going to die, I'm not going to do it.
Well, yeah. And then again, that's a good thing. Like if somebody really is scared or like nervous to do something, like don't be forcing them.
Let it go.
Just let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't like every excursion or every activity that you do. It's not for everybody. Like I remember when all my friends wanted to go parasailing, I was like, I will just stay right here on the beach and I'll watch y'all go in the sky. Like
that's how I feel about me. Skydive. Now parasailing, I think I would be scared, but it depends on how many shots, like how many. It depends on the day, because I do think I want to do it, but I just know when I get there, I might be like, nah, bruh. But I do want to do it, so it depends on how I'm feeling today. But absolute no's are bungee jumping and skydiving. I'm not doing it.
Maybe on a good day, maybe. I ain't saying it do be looking nice when I see people in their videos.
I'm saying maybe now. I'm like, I ain't saying no. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Like, no,
I feel it get there.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Like,
what's some other good ones? Parasailing, that's a popular.
Zip lining, that's popular.
Zip lining. Oh Lord, I was scared, but I did it. I'm the type of person, if I get there and I say like I'm gonna do it, I might need somebody to hold my hand, but I'm gonna go through with it.
Yeah, cause see, mainly I say no, I ain't gonna do it, and then I have to change my mind.
Right.
Cause I be like, no, I ain't doing it. Nope.
Okay, what's something else that you want to do? Okay.
Girl, I don't know. I'm not adventurous. I mean, of course, if we're on the water, jet skis, like
we did
simple stuff. Snorkeling ain't for me, y'all. Just quick sidebar. And we talking about the real snorkeling, y'all. Like getting to the snorkeling was a problem. The speedboat, I done bammed into the speedboats, literally banging up all their boats because my steering wheel would not turn. He told me, come on back. I'm like, sir, we did not get insurance. I got to hurry up and go before they remember who I am. So I just left, y'all. But I got it together. So then we sped out to do the snorkeling. Y'all, I was not ready. And I feel like I went snorkeling before, but I can't remember. But we was out there 15 minutes and he asked me, you ain't put your head on, you ain't looking. Yeah, I said, no. I'm just out here, just floating along, just out here in the sea. And then here she go grabbing my leg, or she grazed my leg. I thought it was a damn shark or something. She told me, it's me. Girl, why I got it so close to each other?
I tried to swim under the water. Tequila partners going all the way under the water and took off her life jacket.
Right. See, we can say her name. She all the way under there. I said, baby, it's time to go. But we all stayed.
Y'all know, listen, to get tequila in any water, y'all, it's a big deal. So, when we be going to the beach or like even to the pool, y'all, tequila.
I ain't going to no pool. I'm not getting in the pool. Well, the pool is the worst though because that has the chemicals. It's because of my skin, yeah. But
can you do saltwater pools?
I can, but it's just like. Honestly, I don't. It depends on the day with my skin. It's retarded. But I don't think we're supposed to say that word. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so have an open mind with activities, food, experiences. And also another tip is y'all enjoy the moment. Like I understand you want to capture videos and pictures and things, but just enjoy the moment. Like when we went to Orlando, I didn't take not one picture. Everybody like, you ain't got your phone. I was like, first of all, I don't feel like doing all that. But second of all, it just puts too much pressure. Like, oh, let me get a picture for this. Get a picture. We got to post it on Facebook. Do all that. No, like your memories are your experiences. And I understand that, yes, capture the moments as well. But every 2 seconds, you don't need to be that person that's like, okay, let's get a picture here. Okay, listen, get your IG pictures in the morning. Get your little pictures doing the activity. Get your little pictures doing the food. Okay? I don't have a problem with that. But if you got your camera out 24/7, unless you're vlogging, like if you're vlogging or something, that's fine. But don't include me. I'm not about to be taking 1,000 of pictures every single day. No, it's hot. I'm hungry. Leave me alone. Like I'll go with the flow to a certain extent. Like leave me alone.
When everybody get hungry, it'd be time to wrap this up. Like, come on, we ain't got time for this. Let's wrap it up. We hungry. I had one, but I done lost it. And
travel with people you like. Y'all don't travel with people.
Definitely travel. That's a good one, Tequila. Travel with people you like. I know sometimes, maybe it's like a bachelorette and it'd be like new people or whatever, but definitely take a buddy or somebody that you know that you can have a good time with. Like if y'all, when y'all have that downtime or just to have the events with. Like, I mean, there's only certain people. Like we went on a bachelorette trip and our premier, like she was by herself. Like she can do that. Like she's known, but she already travels and stuff by herself. So if you're not like a person that already travels by yourself, definitely make sure that you have a buddy or somebody that you can, have fun with that's on the same page. Don't get a buddy that's up, you know what I'm saying? And then you the down one. Like get you a buddy that's gonna be down with you. You know what I'm saying?
And also, this is clearly we're talking about girls' trips or guys' trips. We're not talking about vacations because I don't have no experience in that. Because clearly, like, if you have a buddy, it will be your husband. But
you need yes, we're talking about
girls' trips. Yes, girls and guys
trips for sure. Yeah, we don't have no experience in that category. Okay, so y'all gonna have to drop down in the comments.
But I ain't going out with no stranger out the country. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want no. If somebody be like, let's go. Like, I be seeing people that be like, oh, I only know him a week and we about to go. I'm not doing that.
No.
You blocked. That's a red flag for me. It's a red flag.
Yeah,
I might be blocking my blessings.
Not a week. That's too.
A month, 2 months. I'm not going nowhere
Out of the country. That's doing too much.
Girl, that's how they be
That's
saying.
doing too much.
But anyway.
Let's talk about like getting. Make sure. Listen. So if y'all are traveling international, y'all need to make sure that y'all need to follow the flight rules. So unless y'all got that pre-check or whatever, that y'all can just walk past TSA, y'all need to make sure that y'all are enough hours there ahead of time that you're gonna make your
time
flight.
management.
Yes, like don't be holding people up, trying to
because
like
one thing about it and two things for sure. You're not holding me up. We are leaving.
We're getting on the flight.
You're gonna have to figure it out.
Two, I know, like when flights, I would say don't book a long layover. Like don't try to book a short layover, like them hour layovers either, because you can miss your flight through that too. And like even if you're touchdown and you're just trying to get to the next gate, like if you got to book a layover, get a good balance between like an hour and two, just so it'll give you, just in case if your flight is delayed or something like that, like you won't miss it. Because I know a lot of times flights will get delayed, that'll push, but your other flight, your labor flight, is still on time. And it's just a whole big thing. And then y'all got to learn how to talk to people nice. Because anytime, I know we be upset about missing our flight and we done paid our money. But let me tell you, we always find somebody in the airport that can help us if you just talk to people nice. Like
that's on the whole trip. Y'all need to stop being rude to these people that's working in these customer service jobs, because it really pisses me off.
Yes, like just act like you've been somewhere before, even if you haven't. Like you don't have to be talking to these people. Like I get that they are, serving us, but just be nice, like be friendly. They're just doing their job. Like you don't have to be nasty. And I promise you, it will be so much better that you can get to like get your stuff.
What's that noise?
That's my phone. Oh. But
you ain't gonna stop it?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure we missing a lot, y'all, but honestly,
yes,
I did not prepare.
We'll have to
but we're gonna do a part 2. This is just to get y'all feet wet. Okay.
Right. So we know this is gonna be a short episode today, but we together gotta go watch the game.
No, I have to go watch the game. I don't know what.
Watch.
Okay, moving on. What have you been watching? Are we doing a sponsor? We're doing a sponsor.
Oh yes, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Anchor. They've been holding our podcast down, and if you guys want to get some more information on our podcast, visit us at anchor.fm/justpoddin. You can see all the streaming different platforms, or you can just stream us on wherever you get your podcast from. But you can also find things on there like leaving us a voicemail, or you can leave us an email at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. So shout out to all our viewerships. Of course, we're on the main ones. Our listenerships, of course, we're on the main ones like Apple and Spotify. But make sure you go over to anchor.fm/justpoddin to learn more about the podcast. And shout out to all our viewerships. We see y'all coming over to the Himalayas on YouTube. Tequila, let them know how to become part of the Just Poddin family.
And you already know whether you are listening on an app or watching on YouTube, leave a comment wherever you are consuming us, I shall say. Let us know if you have any traveling trips or if you have any traveling stories that you would like to share. Also, if you have any questions or concerns that you want us to address, you might get a shout out on the podcast. Maybe, maybe not. So drop that in the comments. Y'all already know. Let us know what y'all thinking.
Right. And follow us on Instagram at the Just Poddin Podcast. Is the Just Poddin Podcast or Just Poddin Podcast?
Just Poddin Podcast without the.
Okay, so Just Poddin Podcast. So follow us on Instagram. And yeah. So what have I been watching, girl? So I turned on First, no, it was something else. I watched two things. First one is Manifest. That's the one that's coming to mind. So I think I'm all the way caught up with season 3. I know we talked about it last week. I was like, Tequila, I can see what you said, girl. It does start to get like I know we're somewhere in season 2. I wasn't paying attention. And
I was still in season 1. I think what happens with me is I'll stop and then because I was telling people to watch it, and then when I came back, I just could not get back. I should have just kept watching.
Yeah. So I just tried to binge it. But it's too much going on for me. Like, it's just too much more. I'm ready to see what is wrong with these people. Like, are they gonna survive? Are they gonna die? Is the man gonna come back?
Well, they got it renewed now after they done canceled it.
Another one coming?
Netflix done picked it up after they done canceled it. So
somewhere else, right? Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. So hopefully, maybe we'll see if I'll continue watching it this weekend. If I remember, there was a whole nother series, y'all. I cannot remember, but whatever that was, I felt like it was
clickbait. I just watched that yesterday.
That's what it was.
Did you finish it?
I finished it.
Oh, we can talk about that then, because I started it yesterday and I finished it yesterday. That tell you what I be doing.
Okay, yes, that's exactly what it was. So I know we said we were gonna watch it. Okay. Yes, clickbait, y'all. Listen, what show was I trying to say? Your Honor. So that's how Your Honor should have been done. Okay.
I didn't get past.
Did not hold my attention, and I know it was after a book, right? Your Honor?
I don't know, but I couldn't finish it either.
But at the end of the day, clickbait was where it was at. Listen, I thought I knew who it was, what had happened, all the things.
Yes, me too.
Wrong.
Yeah,
wrong.
But my homeboy did say, he was like, he talking about he gonna put on Facebook talking about this just a long drawn out Lifetime movie. And I was like, honestly, it is, but I like Lifetime movies, so it's cool.
Right.
You thought it was okay, and we about to talk about it, y'all. We about to talk about it. So if y'all ain't watched it, then y'all need to
spoiler alert.
Pass on by. Oh wait, but first, who did you think it was?
I really thought it was the man.
The teacher?
Yeah, the other
Matt.
Yes.
Me too.
I thought it was Matt. I thought it was Matt, and then for a split second, I thought it was Jen because that was the volleyball player.
Oh, I never thought it was her, but
yes, because I was like, because it was so random when Jen came up at the memorial and was like, "Oh, I overheard." I thought she had did something, and I was just like,
no, I thought she was saying that the Nick was abusing her.
Yeah, so I thought it was her. I didn't realize she was talking about the other chick, but it wasn't in the relationship.
Oh, Tara and Matt. Yeah, I thought I had it figured out, girl. I was like, it was like what, episode 4 or 5. I was like, y'all acting like we're gonna be shot. Like, come on, like it's clearly the teacher, because he kept every time somebody he kept being on the sidelines looking all crazy. Yeah, was like, something ain't right with him.
So creepy. He was just so creepy.
Yeah, I never thought it was the wife though. I never thought it. Now that sister had me looking at her sideways sometimes, but I was like, no, it ain't her.
I knew it wasn't the sister because
I'm just talking about the first episode when she was all creepy, like.
Oh yeah. Oh, when something happened, girl, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, well, is something gonna happen to her? And then, girl, for a minute, I really didn't look at the brother. So when she saw the video, I thought it was the guy that she was talking to on the phone the night before. I didn't realize it was her brother. Yes. So that's what I was like, well, dang, she was just talking to the detective and now he done got snatched up. I was like, girl. But I was like, why is she so invested? Because I don't know if I would have been that invested. But then when she said it was her brother, I was like, I guess that was him.
That was crazy. But, I guess it ain't really no spoiler because I don't want to talk. But I'm like, that just I was just like, really? I don't know, But yeah, it was good. Y'all should go watch it. Definitely. I guess we ain't spoiled the whole thing. I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened, but y'all know who it ain't, I guess.
Oh, did you ever think it was the person that the older brother was texting?
No, I did think that I thought he was being catfished. Like I was like, why is he telling all these people information? Like, why would you say that? But I didn't suspect them. No.
Oh, I did for a minute when they was in the room. I was like, dang, because I was like,
but he don't need to be. I was like, these kids now they just be telling all their business to strangers.
I was just like, well, dang, he don't even know who this person is. But listen, I was here for the younger brother when he hit that boy at the school.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
you might be talking about my mama, okay? Period.
Facts.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. That was good. But yeah, y'all, I guess we didn't spoil anything. I guess we won't tell you who did it.
Well, we told y'all who didn't do it. So I guess
hopefully y'all can
but y'all still ain't gonna see it coming.
Yes. That was so crazy. That was just so crazy. Even I won't say that part, but even how because I didn't expect, what happened with the man, like how he actually died. I didn't even expect that. Like I thought,
me either.
A certain way.
I didn't expect that either, honestly. But
it got deep. It was really, really deep.
Yeah. You been watching anything else?
Listen, y'all know I'm still here for it, but Melissa, we need you.
You need to stay the show. People don't know what you're talking about.
So, Love on Stage. Listen, I'm a fan. I like the whole idea of Love on Stage. I feel like it's giving TequilaH some ideas for our dating show. Y'all stay tuned for that. But
it ain't giving me. Never mind. Go ahead. I said I was
but listen, y'all. So last week we told y'all the episode. It was like the reactions to the females. The females' reaction to the males. So this last week's episode was the same thing, but it was just like I guess the rest of the males, the rest of the females' reaction to the males. And y'all, we were so upset. I was so upset because
I'm about to say you need to leave me out of it.
One, I was so upset because it was 19 minutes, y'all. And the episodes up so far has been like 45, 50 minutes, like regular episode times. So when I found out it was 19 minutes, I was like, what's going on? Like, y'all need to keep us a whole 45 minutes. So I just want to say y'all should have either just kept that, exit out, had maybe some extra footage that y'all might want to throw in at the end. Or y'all should have just included it into the other episode. But I know like Tequila and I were having a conversation and maybe they are just trying to find like content because it is kind of happening in real time. So maybe they're just trying to figure out how to, edit and put everything together. So I'm going to give it a pass. It's the first dating show. I'm still going to watch this week. So if you guys are not subscribed, y'all go ahead and subscribe to Kev on Stage app. And tell the stage crew to come over here to the Justpoddinpodcast. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I've been watching. And then of course YouTube, y'all. Tequila done reminded me of an old subscriber that I used to watch. But y'all just forgot how lit her vlogs are.
She's the best.
And y'all know I need to run into some of these YouTubers in.
Are you gonna say her name?
Shanice, what is it? Shanice Alyssa?
Her name is Shanice
Alicia. So yes, y'all go over to Shanice Alicia and watch her vlogs. She's real cute.
She's lit. She real down to earth, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been watching, of course, Clickbait and Raising Kanan. Did you start it?
I have not started it.
Raising Kanan, y'all. I don't know what's about to happen. I really don't. But I do see a lot of negative reviews. Some people saying it's moving too slow, but I'm like, how fast y'all wanted to go? It's Kanan's life. Like, it's gonna go slow. Like, we saw him in his adult years. Like, y'all wanted to be one season. Like, I don't understand. But honestly, like, I don't know what slow they mean because stuff be happening like every episode. So I be like, what do y'all want? I don't know what y'all want. But I'm enjoying it. This week, it was a little tragic, y'all. It was a little tragic, but Jukebox Heart about to turn cold, y'all. I guess that's why she was a bitch when we seen her when she was an adult. But I just want to say, Candy was dumb as hell. And somebody said Tyreek. They was like, Candy act just like Tyreek. And then somebody was like, that's why they were so cool. And I said, you know what? Maybe because not Tyreek now, but like original power Tyreek. Kanan is just dumb. Like he's an idiot. Like, and I get it. Like you don't know the game, but I feel like you and Jukebox are the same age. Why is she smarter than you? Like I don't understand. Why does she get it, but you don't? When your mama is the head HBIC. Like I don't understand why you haven't picked up some ways. Like he's just an idiot. Okay. So that's what I've been watching. And then I Married at First Sight, y'all. It is a snooze fest. Like I just watched
catch up on the things and watch them.
I just watched the episode from last night today, and it was a struggle. Like I just really had it on in the background while I was working because I was like, this is boring. Like all the couples suck. Like literally nobody's gonna make it. I don't care what they say on decision day. Like this might be the worst matched people. Like I don't understand.
Married at First Sight better get it together.
Yeah, because last season everybody is broken up from last. Well, not Victoria. Vincent and Brianna, they still together.
Yeah, they're still together.
But
everybody else broke up.
But I think
I heard they keep making the episodes longer. Do you like that? Or you want them
they
short?
Not man. They the same. I don't. Your friends, they be lying. I think that first episode was long, 3 hours, but I didn't watch that. But they all 2 hours. The ones I watched was 2 hours.
Oh,
but yeah, it's just too much. Like, it's just boring, really. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, and something is wrong. I'm like, I see why y'all single. Like, I literally see why y'all single. Like,
just come on back. Come on back.
They crazy.
Y'all need to be here.
I might give y'all a breakdown one of these days. Maybe when something interesting going on, I'll give y'all a breakdown. But it's just, I don't know. And then, is that it? Oh, what did I watch this weekend? I watched The Conjuring, the new The Conjuring. That's what I want to talk about. Well, I didn't really want to talk about it, but the new Conjuring was The Conjuring 3.
How was it?
It was good, y'all. It was good. Y'all need to go watch it. Make sure y'all watch it with somebody if y'all scary like me, Connie, because I be scared. I don't be watching nothing in this house. That's scary. But it was really good. I liked the little twist. Well, it wasn't really a twist. It was just a twist throughout the movie. I don't know if I would call it a twist. I just like the storyline. Like, I like how it was different or whatever. So, but I like all the Conjurings. It was cool. Okay. But I think y'all should watch it.
I don't think I've ever seen The Conjuring. You
need to watch it because my dog Ed was down bad, y'all. They hadn't got my dog Ed down bad. But he came through, okay? He came through like a G. Like him and his wife. His wife is the G, though. His wife is that girl. That lady. You need to watch it, Ashley. You would like it.
You think I would like it? One of I think one of maybe it was one before this. How many it's been? I don't know. But I think the one before this, but I might be getting mixed up. I think it was a guy that I used to watch. I used to watch his like short scary films, and then he popped up and he was.
It probably is Ed, because Ed be typecast. Ed and Annabelle with the dog.
He did
that all the stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to look at that. I said I did want to watch that one because
you ain't got to watch the other ones to know what's going on. But you just gotta know that they couple. Of course, they know how to like. Well, the lady, she know how to like see the spirits and see what's going on.
Oh, okay.
But that's it. Like you don't really have to know the history.
No, nothing else.
But yeah, I think that's it. Did I watch a movie? Wu-Tang back. Wu-Tang, y'all, season 2 is it on Hulu? Y'all, that series is good. I forgot about it, honestly, because I had binge watched it before and now it came back. Oh, Money Heist is back. But y'all done spoiled it. One of the people done died. but I need to
I
watch
must
it.
watch it. I still have not watched Money Heist, but I said
Money Heist is back. Season 5 in this
a
whole
series that I can catch up on.
Well, it's now it's 5 seasons, so you got some catching up to do. But yeah, that's it.
Oh, I know what we didn't talk about. Did you listen to Drake's album?
That's what I was gonna end it with.
Oh, okay.
No, you need to talk about Kanye if you're gonna talk about Kanye, because we ain't ending with Kanye. I was about to say we not ending with Kanye.
To Kanye's album, you guys. Sorry.
Good. Okay, have you listened to Drake's?
Yes.
Ashley has spoken, guys. You see what's more important. We don't even need to bring Donda up no more. R.I.P. to his mom, but as far as the album goes, I'm not listening. So how did you like it?
I loved it. I don't
CLB.
know. CLB.
What's your favorite song? Let me pull up the track list.
My favorite song.
Or songs, however many.
Let me go back.
I'll tell you the ones I liked and what I didn't. The ones I remember I didn't like. Well, I liked it overall too.
Yeah, I like it overall, and I know some of them I'm gonna have to like play, but I definitely, I think my favorite one is probably gonna end up being "You Only Live Twice," featuring Lil Wayne. I like Fair Trade, of course. I like Champagne Poetry. I feel like those are my favorites. And then I'm probably one that I'm probably gonna listen to a lot of too is I'm Y2. I don't know if they're supposed to be INY2 or I'm Y2.
I Miss You Too.
Is that what that's the acronym for?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. I've never done acronyms. Listen. So,
okay, well, mine are top 2. These are the songs when I was listening because I was gonna run it back. I always try to run it all the way through and then like go back again. And then these 2 songs is what I stopped it and rewinded it back. 7 a.m. on Bridal Path. That sounds like 2009 Drake. That sounds like old Drake with just bars, like, and he's talking about Kanye. But it's no coincidence, y'all. Like, I really like. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a coincidence. I really like that song. And No Friends in the Industry, like, period. I really like those 2 songs. I like the album overall, but I will say the songs I do not like. Maybe I got to listen again. Way Too Sexy. I'm not feeling it. I'm like, but the guys, if that's y'all anthem, I'm not hating on you, but to me, I did not like it. And also Knife Talk, and I love 21 Savage, but it was just not giving for me. Like, I was just like, I might, and respect the Project Pat, but I might just have to listen again, y'all. But on that first and second go round, I was like, I don't.
Yeah, I don't. This to me, and that's funny that you said that with 7 a.m. on a Bridal Path.
Yeah.
That you said it sounded like old Drake. That's
old Drake.
When I turned it on, I was like, "Oh, Drake about to give us some old Drake on this."
Loved it. But that line with that man in it was lazy Drake.
This is Bae. This is Bae right here. So I think that's what I appreciated is just that I felt like, he went back to, I guess him, I know he's been doing a lot of things to just, I guess maybe stay current, stay relevant, and get the, the new generation in. So I just love it. I love all Drake. I find a way to listen to him. I feel like all his music is timeless in a way. And I just feel like, people want to hate on Drake, but it's hard to do what Drake does. Let's just give Drake his credit where credit is due. Like, for him to make and stay the type of music that he makes and stay relevant and have the fan base that he has and the music caliber that he has, the bars and lyrics that he has, like, I mean, I just have to give the man, you just have to
over a decade.
I just have to give credit where credit is due. Like, at some point you just can't, you got to stop hating. And that's from a person that, be hate, I be hating on people that are great. But at some point I'm
like, huh? Oh my God.
And But at some point, it's just like, I'm just being a hater, and at least I'm gonna say I'm just being a hater. But at the end of the day, I can at least say like, okay, this person got props. It's just that they not my lane. Like, say that, but don't be trying to become for his craft and his artistry because.
Yes, shout out to Drake when we need to wrap it up. Okay, so Drake, yes, shout out to you. Love Drake, love him. The album was cool. I might listen to it again, give y'all more in-depth conversation, but this ain't a music podcast, so probably not. So my I don't have a quote. I never have a quote, but I just want y'all to know.
Tell the people what you want to know.
That y'all need to love yourself first. I don't care what y'all got going on in your life, because if you don't love yourself first, then you can't love anyone else properly. Okay, so I always say, you can't pour from an empty cup. So do the work on yourself, whether that takes professional help, self-work, whatever you need to do. Do not make excuses for it, and just love yourself first. Be the best person that you can be. We all make mistakes. We all do that. But if you out here being a horrible person with horrible character, you need to look in the mirror and change that. You know what I'm saying? So love yourself. Know your worth. To everybody out there, men and women, I just want everybody to be great. And that's all I got. How about them Cowboys? Which is probably gonna make me sound stupid because we play Tom Brady tonight, but that's how I'm gonna end it.
Well, I'm gonna leave it on that note as well. Y'all know what it's been. Another episode of the JPP Girls, and we are out. Bye.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ashley from the Justpoddinpodcast with Ashley and Tequila, where a podcast is just a podcast. And I'm here because Tequila and I would like to thank each and every one of our listenerships. Whether you listen to us on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or view us on YouTube, or on one of our other 7 different platforms, we just wanted to say thank you. And keep doing what you're doing. Subscribing, following, liking, commenting, sharing us with your family and friends, sharing us on your social media. All of that helps more people find us and become a part of the Just Poddin family. Also, if you would like to write us, you can do so at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're looking for more ways to support the Just Poddin podcast, you can do so at anchor.fm/justpoddin. All right, everybody. We love you. We out. Fire.